Hello everyone. So today we are back with another coding problem which can be helpful for your TCS DCA September preparation. Now this problem was already asked in TCS Kickoff competition, and this particular problem was in PHP. So we have to code it in PHP, and this problem was asked in August of 2021. Okay. So and this problem is really good, and these kind of problems you can think can be asked in your TCS TCA exam. Okay, so this problem is really must to prepare for your exams. So the problem statement is like this. You are given three integers as an input x, y, z. You have to start a journey from maximum of x or y and stop at minimum of x or y by taking maximum z steps. During this journey, you have to find maximum value which we can get out of it. Okay. Now they have given a note. First note is a constraint value of x, y, z is greater than or equals to 1. Each step of journey can be incremented by 1 or decremented by 1. Okay, we must start from maximum of x or y and stop at minimum of x or y. So this is must. Okay, we have to do it. And the last note is that we can take maximum of z steps, but it is not mandatory to cover all these steps to reach to minimum point. Okay, from maximum point. So if there are 5 steps, it is not mandatory that we have to take 5 steps only. Suppose we are reaching to minimum point and in 4 steps, then it is also fine. Okay. Now the test case. So first test case is like this. Value of x, y is 6 and steps are 4. Okay. So we have to start from maximum of x or y, which is 6 because both are same. And we have to stop at 6 because as I told, both are same. So to start at 6, we have to stop at 6. And we can take maximum of 4 steps to reach this. Now actually to reach from 6 to 6, we don't need to take any step, but we have to find a maximum value we can which we can obtain by taking 4 steps. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So we are incrementing 6 by 1. So first step is 7, second step is 8. Now as we have to reach to minimum point also, so we started decrementing. Okay, so after 8 we are decrementing it by 1. So we are moving to 7 in third step, and at fourth step we are moving from 7 to 6. So we started at 6, we stopped at 6, and during this journey we found that maximum value is 8. So the output of the problem is 8. Now the second test case, here also the x value of x and y is are 6, but steps are 5. Okay, now for this particular test case, this condition applies. We need not to we it is not mandatory to cover all these steps. Okay, now you can think that why we cannot cover all 5 steps, and we are covering 4 steps to reach from 6 to 6. Okay, and for this test case also the output is 8 only. Now let's try to cover the 5 steps and see if we can reach to minimum point. So from first step we are moving 6 to 7, second step 7 to 8, third step 8 to 9, fourth step again 9 to 8, and fifth step 8 to 7. Okay, so we can see that all 5 steps has been covered, and we are not able to reach to the minimum point, which is 6. Okay, because we have to start from 6, we have to reach at 6. Okay, but we are able to reach to 7 only in these 5 steps. So we can take only 4 steps, which is same as the first test case. Okay, so we cannot cover all the 5 steps, and that's why the output of this test case also remains 8, and this journey is also same as test case number 1 for test case 2. So for both the case, this is the journey. Okay, now another test case, x is 6, y is 4, and steps are 8. So we have to start at 6, we have to stop at 4, and we can take a maximum of 8 steps. Okay, so we started at 6, 7, 8. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. We took all steps. Okay, we covered all the steps during this journey. The maximum value which we can find is 9. Okay, so that's why the output of this test case is 9. Now, for this test case, we just swept the value of x and y, but that doesn't matter at all because the value swapping we have to start from maximum. Okay, so anyway we have to start from 6 and we have to stop at minimum. So anyway we have to stop at 4. So the this diagram remains same for both the test case, and output is also same, which is 9. Okay, this is the last test case. So we have to start at 6, we have to stop at 4. Okay, according to these values, and we can take maximum of 5 steps. Here we incremented 6 by 1, so 7. Then we started decrementing. So first step, second, third and fourth, we cover only 4 steps out of these 5 steps, because if we move from here 7 to 8, then we will not be able to reach to the minimum point. So let's see, 6, 7, 8. So first, second, this is third step. Moving back, this is the first, second, third, fourth step, and this is fifth step. So all 5 steps has been covered, but we are able to reach till 5 only. Okay, we are not able to reach till 4. So we cannot take all 5 steps. We just have to take 4 steps. So during this 4 step, first, second, third, and fourth, the maximum value which we found is 7. So that's why the output of this problem is 7. Now try to think of the solution of this problem on your own. Pause the video, think about the solution, and then come back and check the solution which I provide. Okay, the one hint I can give to you is this problem is only some mathematics formula. Just think about the formula. Just analyze these test cases, the values, and analyze what can be the formula for this problem. Okay. So pause the video and think about the solution. Let's discuss about the solution for this problem. So first we'll go with the mathematical formula we can use to solve this problem, and then we'll write code for it. Okay. So there are 3 scenarios which we need to think. Let's start with the first one. So the first scenario is when value of x and y are equal. Okay. So it is same as first case where these 2 test cases. Okay. So where value of x and y are equal. Now if we analyze carefully, our output depends on steps divided by 2 and floor of the it value. Okay, floor of its value. How? So let's see, we have started at 6, we are stopping at 6, and we are getting value 8 here. Now so we are having 6, okay, plus steps divide by 2. Okay, so 6 plus steps divided by 2. Steps are 4 for the first case. So 4 by 2 is 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. So output is 8. Now let's consider the second case. Here steps are 5. So 5 by 2 is 2.5. But as I mentioned, we have to take floor of it. FL floor of it. Okay. So 2.5, floor of 2.5 is 2. That's why 6 plus 2 is 8 and output will be 8 for it. Okay. So this is how we can solve for the case when value of x and y are equal. Okay. So let's write the formula here. OP output is x plus floor of z by 2. Okay. Now value of x is 6 plus floor of 5 by 2. Okay, so 6 plus floor of 5 by 2 is 2 is equals to 8. So our output is 8. Okay, which is same as this. So this is how we can solve for x equals y. Now another case where x is greater than y. Okay, so this is same as case number 3. Now this is actually a logical one and we have to think about it. So here we are doing two things. So first one is we are simply finding the steps, minimum steps required to solve this problem. Now minimum value is 4. Okay, so from minimum value till maximum value, or till from maximum value till minimum value, if we want to move, we have to take at least two steps. Okay, for 6 to 4, 6 to 5 is one step, 5 to 4 is second step. So two steps are required, at least two steps are required. So what we will do, we will deduct those two steps. So there are total 8 steps. We will deduct those two steps from uh, the total steps. Okay, so two steps we are deducting which are minimum required from the total steps. So now we are having 6 steps remaining. Okay, now what we will do, we will we are having 6 steps. Now we have to use these steps with the maximum value to obtain the maximum value in the journey. How? So let's draw the journey for it first. Okay, so journey is already here. So see, we started from 6 and we are stopping at 4. Now as I told you, we have to uh, deduct minimum steps from it. So minimum steps are which one? Here we started, here we reached at 6, we reached at 5 and we reached at 4. So this 6 to 5 is one step, 5 to 4 is second step. So these two steps are must. Okay, so we have already deducted. Now we are having 6 steps. So now forget about these two cells. We are working on this much cells only. So you have to start with 6 and find out what are the maximum. So so in short, see, we deducted these two cells. Now the problem is same as the first problem. So we have to start at 6, we have to stop at 6. Okay, and we have to find maximum value which we can get during the journey. So what we did previously, we divided these steps by 2. Okay, so we are having 6 steps remaining, we are simply dividing it by 2. Okay, and we are doing floor of it, it will be same as previous. Okay, so let's see, we are having 6 steps, so floor of 6 by 2. Okay, so floor of 6 by 2 is 3, but we have to get the maximum value. So how we can get the maximum value? We have to initially we have to add maximum value here, which is 6. Okay, so 6 plus floor of 6 by 2. Now again, when we write this formula with variables, you will understand it better. So here x is the maximum value. Okay, plus floor of, here we are not going to write directly 6, here we are writing z minus x minus y. Now how this z minus x minus y came? Okay, how this came? So this came from here. Okay, so 8 is z and this 2 is x minus y, which is the minimum steps required to solve this problem. We are dividing this whole upper form by 2. Okay, so what does it mean? This will result in 6, this is 2. So 6 plus floor of 6 by 2 is equals to 6, plus floor of 6 by 2 is 3, is equals to 9. So the output of the problem is 9. Okay, so writing this formula here, OP is equals to x plus floor of z minus x minus y by 2. Okay, and we have to take it inside another bracket. Okay, so when we apply these values inside this formula, our output will be 9 only. Okay, and now the third case, when x value is less than y, then we are simply just swapping the values of x and y, and then we are using same method, same formula, okay, this formula to solve this problem. So this is the thorough explanation of it. Now let's try to write code for this. So we have used Python to solve this problem. First, we are importing the math library because we have to do math.floor. Then we are defining a function which takes x, y, z as input parameters. Here we are checking the first case. If x equals to y, we are simply returning x plus math.floor z by 2, which is same as this one. Okay, same as this one. So we are returning that value. Then in else case, we are checking if x is less than y. So here we are checking this case to swap the values. Okay. So if that is the case, this is simply swapping of value. Although there is another good way in Python to swap the values, x y is equals to y. This is also the swapping of values. Okay, so it looks better and clean. So this is simply we are swapping those values, and then as I told you, we have to swap the values, and then we have to apply the same formula, x plus floor of z minus x minus y by 2. So here we are also doing the same, z minus x plus y. Now this is also same, not at all different. We are just expanding those brackets. If we are storing those values in bracket, then we don't need to use plus. Here we have to use minus. Okay, so this is same as previous one. So this is the function for it. Now here we are taking inputs x, y and steps. So those are integer values. Here we have defined a function, variable, which calls a function with x, y and steps as an passing as parameter. Whatever value returns either from here or from here, we are storing it in get steps variable, and we are simply printing this get step variable. Okay, now let's run this code. So okay, so first case was 6 and I forgot actually, 664 okay, so 664 and the output was 8. Okay, yeah, so output is 8. 665 and output is 8 again. Okay, so output is 8. Now 648 and output is 9. 468 and output is 9. Okay, so let's check those cases also. 6 4 8 output is 9. Okay, and 4 6 8 output is 9. And there is another case also, which is last one, 645 and output is 7. So 645 and output is 7. So yeah, this is how we can solve this problem. And we are also going to upload another video which was also asked in kickoff, and that one also is a good problem which can be really helpful for your DCA preparation. So stay tuned for new videos, and happy learning. And also in description I'm passing these two files. One is this Python file and also this problem statement. So check those links and get this problem statement in code. So thank you guys for watching our